beautiful day. It's 70 degrees. I'm Alexa Olson, News Radio WHAM 1180, the Rush Limbaugh Show now on News Radio WHAM 1180.
I knew it. I hate to be an I told you so, but I knew this was going to happen. I wanted to get here today. I wanted to beat Biden to the punch, but I wasn't able to do it because Biden went out there before the program started. He just finished. These guys have more sensitivity to what's on this program than Republicans do, I'm telling you. Anyway, I told you I'd be here today, folks, and here we are, Rush Limbaugh behind the golden EIB microphone, 3 hours of broadcast excellence straight ahead. The telephone number is 800-282-2882. The email address, lrushmo@eibnet.us. So there's Joe Biden, who thinks he's been elected president, and he hasn't been yet. He has not been elected president. There hasn't been a certified vote yet. Media networks do not proclaim, well, they can proclaim, but they do not determine who presidents are, and he is not president yet. But he's acting like it. Man, was this guy sad. Man, is this guy just apocalyptic and down in the dumps. So he said today that he was going to meet with his new COVID advisory board. And they were going to finally get serious on dealing with the pandemic because, as you know, not a single thing up to now has been serious about COVID. No, because Trump has been running, and of course that means we can't take anything seriously because Trump is an incompetent boob, doesn't know what he's been doing. So, I wanted to warn everybody here that we are on the verge of, we're gonna get the Biden COVID vaccine. We're gonna get the Biden economic recovery. We're going to get the Biden this and the Biden that. Everything that needs to be fixed, everything that needs to be ramped up, everything needs to be resolved is going to be said by the media to have been resolved by Biden. We're going to be here with a COVID Biden vaccine. We're going to be hearing about the Biden economic recovery. We're going to be hearing about the Biden end to looting and arson. All of this, I just want you to be ready for it. I wanted to get here and have a chance to say this before Biden, but Biden knows the drill more than Republicans do. He knew to beat this program to the punch on that, but it doesn't matter. What he said, if you're just joining us, if you missed what he said, and I don't blame you, folks. I know that more and more of you are just tuning media out. And I totally understand, including Fox News, I totally understand that. If there was ever a day, if there was ever a time for devout, exclusive listening to the EIB network, then today it is. So there's Biden, and I'm watching this, and his overall demeanor is one of great sadness. He's very down in the dumps, very, very disappointed. And it's all an act, of course. It's designed to convey the seriousness and the sadness that is associated with COVID-19. And the sum total of the Biden COVID plan is you will wear a mask. You're going to wear a mask, folks. A mask is magic. A mask, said Joe Biden, is not political. No. If we all wear a mask, why, we're going to bring our country together. Oh, yeah, we are going to unify. If everybody just wears the mask, why, we are in Fat City. We're going to fix it all. We're going to fix everything Donald Trump broke. We are going to reunite. We are going to bring the country back together. And in the process of wearing a mask, guess what you're doing? You're giving something back. You notice the left always thinks that you, the people that make the country work, always have something to give back. They never think that the rioters and the looters have anything to give back, though. But you do. Somehow you owe the country According to today's Democrat Party and the left, you need to give something back. And so you can do that by wearing a mask. If you would just wear the mask, why, it's magic what would happen. We'd all come together and we would all make statements that are not political. I think it's just a disappointing tragedy what has happened here. And I'll tell you what needs to be the focus. Oh, yeah. This is such great news. You see what happened with Dow futures today. And now the stock market's up 1,200 points. The futures were up 1,200 points because Pfizer say that their vaccine is 90% effective. And let me tell you something. Joe Biden had nothing to do with the vaccine, but he's going to get credit for it. It's going to be the Biden vaccine. He had nothing to do with it. The Democrat Party should get no credit whatsoever. They have been berating the vaccine. They have been suggesting that it's false. They have been suggesting that Trump has been lying about it, that it is not going to be ready in time, and if it is, it isn't going to work. They have been irresponsibly ripping the vaccine. Institutionally, they have been suggesting to people that if Trump is responsible for it, they can't trust it. Trump doesn't make it. Trump's not a scientist in a laboratory wearing a white coat or a blue coat and making a vaccine. This is Pfizer. This is Johnson & Johnson. This is BioNTech. All reputed scientific companies. And Joe Biden and Kamala Harris have both been denigrating the entire concept of a vaccine because Trump would be behind it or because Trump would benefit from it. They have been actively trying to persuade people not to take it. Governor Cuomo, too, because Trump has been. People are irresponsible. So now we've got the announcement from Pfizer that their vaccine is 90% effective. This causes the stock market to jump an incredible amount. The president said time after time that vaccines were coming, and Democrats